My name is Deborah Lewis, and I am the director, the CEO of Arts Access Now. Audio description is an art form, but it is also a service. And it is translating visual information into verbal information so that people who are blind can enjoy theater, film, exhibits, museums, and other kinds of artistic and cultural activities.
I'm Bill Patterson. I'm the president and CEO of Audio Description Solutions. Audio description is used by people who are blind or people who have low vision, and in many instances, it's absolutely the only way to access information. During a play where the entire audience is hushed, if a person is using audio description, listening on a wireless earphone, if something happens on stage and the entire sighted audience is going, and the person wonders, what? Well, she pulled a gun out of the drawer. And normally characters don't say, oh, I'm going to take the gun out of the drawer now and wave it around madly in the air. No, the person does that in silence. And the sighted audience is full of worry and concern and such. And a person who's blind doesn't know that without audio description.
For contracting audio description services, you need to find a trained describer, and then you have to provide that describer with tools, such as if you're in a theater, you have to let them see the performance. You have to give them pictures of people who are in the performance and the sets and the script.
The ideal is to hire the describer well in advance. If you don't have an existing pool of describers in your community, start your own. Find a qualified audio description trainer and use that person as a consultant to help you develop the program, and also use that person to then help you process through auditions and a training program.
You actually need, if you're going to not be sitting right next to a person whispering in their ear, you do need equipment. And so you need a little transmitter and a receiver, and they're usually exactly the same equipment that you use for assistive listening. It's just a different transmitter and a different channel.
Audio description is typically delivered by a trained describer working in a soundproof booth. If there's absolutely no accommodation behind soundproofing, describers have been known to work in the back corner of the theater using a steno mask like court stenographers use when they're dictating court proceedings. You can never do enough marketing to work to develop an audience for audio description. Our greatest population of people who are blind or who have low vision are people who've joined the ranks through age-related illnesses. So I think there's still, 30 years later, this constant need to make people aware. Advertise in every possible media. Put it in every general piece of marketing material. Posters, brochures, email campaigns, etc. Because you never know when a sighted person will say, I ought to tell my neighbor who's blind about this.